Twilight Sparkle isn't exactly feeling like herself these days. Still, the brains of most operations, this perky princess won't let anything get in her way. Even if that means transporting to another universe to reunite old friends, expose Canterlot High's most feared villain, and unite the masses before the fall formal so she can take home the crown. Whew. But it's all in a day's work for Twilight Sparkle. And she'll use all the skills she has. Her determination, her charm, and her intelligence to get the job done. Well, that and a little bit of magic. Get to know more about Twilight Sparkle and the rest of the Equestria Girls at mlpeg.com. Applejack believes that honesty is the best policy. Well, that, and that the way to a girl's heart is through some good old-fashioned down-home cooking. So when Twilight Sparkle exposes Sunset Shimmer's devious and dishonest ways, Applejack is all too happy to team up with her friends and help Twilight win the fall formal princess crown. Because to be honest, which is the only way Applejack knows how to be, there's nothing she'd rather see than the power of evil defeated by the power of friendship. Get to know Applejack and the rest of the Equestria Girls at mlpeg.com. There isn't a kinder soul in all of Canterlot High than Fluttershy. She's always ready to help a friend in need, especially the four-legged furry kind. Just ask the animals from the underground pet adoption agency she runs out of her locker at school, or the ones she keeps in her backpack. They'll all tell you the same thing, that Fluttershy always puts others first. Of course, she'd never tell you that herself, 'cause she's a little, well, shy. Now she'll have to muster up her courage and find her inner strength to help her newest friend in need, Twilight Sparkle. Luckily, she's got the most magical power of all on her side, the power of friendship. Get to know Fluttershy and the rest of the Equestria Girls at mlpeg.com. Rainbow Dash is Canterlot High's spirited and sporty superstar. She also happens to be the captain of just about every sports team at school. You'd have to look really hard to find a trophy that doesn't have her name on it. The only thing Rainbow Dash values more than winning is loyalty. So now she's teaming up with Twilight Sparkle and the rest of her gal pals to take back the crown from Sunset Shimmer and restore harmony in Canterlot. Because Rainbow Dash knows that there's no I in team, but there is in friendship. Get to know Rainbow Dash and the rest of the Equestria Girls at mlpeg.com. Free-spirited Pinkie Pie has a personality as big as her heart and almost as big as her laugh. She loves having a good time, and that's why she's perfect to head up party planning at Canterlot High. But it isn't all fun and games. She has a lot to do, like planning parties, attending parties, decorating parties, catering parties, thinking about parties, talking about parties, looking at really sparkly things. Oh, and of course, helping her friend Twilight take home the crown at the fall formal. And she'll do it all with a smile on her face and the magic of friendship in her heart. Get to know Pinkie Pie and the rest of the Equestria Girls at mlpeg.com. Rarity has a passion for fashion, and she believes the best accessory is generosity. That generous spirit and love of all things beautiful makes her a favorite at Canterlot High. When she's not making custom clothing or fabulizing herself, she's making sure her friends are wearing the latest and greatest outfits that the world has to offer. And with the fall formal on the horizon and Twilight Sparkle in the running for the crown, Rarity has her work cut out for her. But she's always happy to help a friend in need and always there to make them look fabulous. Get to know Rarity and the rest of the Equestria Girls at mlpeg.com. Sunset Shimmer rules Canterlot High with an iron hoof, the hand. There's no one in the school more feared, manipulative, and dishonest than her. And she doesn't care who she has to intimidate, frighten, or push around to keep it that way. But this year, there's a new challenger, and Twilight Sparkle might be the one who finally dethrones her. Get to know Sunset Shimmer and the rest of the Equestria Girls at mlpeg.com. having some minor adjustment issues. Okay, it's more like major adjustment issues. Besides the fact that he's a dragon who's been magically changed into a dog, he's got a whole new world he needs to adapt to. But there's no time to deal with that now. He's got his paws full with bigger problems. Problems like having to help his best friend Twilight fit in, unify the school, take down a villain, and make sure Twilight becomes princess at the fall formal so they can use the magic of friendship to save the day and get back to Ponyville before the gateway closes so he can become a dragon again. Not that there's anything wrong with being a dog. Get to know Spike and the Equestria Girls at mlpeg.com. Canterlot High is not your typical high school. It's a magical place full of friendship, big personalities, new students, a fair share of animals, and countless underhanded schemes by the reigning fall formal princess, Sunset Shimmer. Good thing Principal Celestia has her finger on the pulse of everything that's happening, no matter how big or how small. And she's wise enough to know that at Canterlot High, nothing is as it seems. And with the arrival of Twilight Sparkle, anything and everything can happen. Get to know Principal Celestia and the Equestria Girls at mlpeg.com. Principal Celestia knows that she's got her work cut out for her at Canterlot High. She also knows that if there's one person who can help her get the job done, it's her sister Luna, which is why she's the perfect vice principal. A take-charge kind of gal, Vice Principal Luna believes in doing what's right, in helping others, and in maintaining order within the halls of Canterlot High. She also believes that good almost always wins out over evil. Now with the fall formal just around the corner and the first contested crown in many moons, Vice Principal Luna's theory is about to be tested, and she's about to witness a powerful lesson in the magic of friendship. Get to know Vice Principal Luna and the Equestria Girls at mlpeg.com.